Okay, we are going to start from standing position this morning. We're going to activate our bodies. I know maybe it's too early, but have your block handy, please, and your blanket or towel. At some point when we go down to the mat, we would like to, we would want to have it, and just keep it there. And feet under the hips, right under the hips. That's Samastiti, which means equal balance. The balance, it has to be equally distributed between the front and the back of the feet and both sides of the feet. So if you feel like your knees are collapsing in, you remember you press through the outside of the feet and just have that nice, strong, stable base. Draw the belly in, shoulders back and down. Guide the chin into your chest and down, back and into the chest. And just find that nice lengthening at the back of the neck. Shoulders up, back and down. And turn the palms slightly forward. That way your shoulders are dropping down and you're lifting from the heart center. You can have your eyes closed, or you can lower the gaze towards the floor with eyes partially closed. And let's begin to bring the attention to the breath. Gradually allow the breath to become deeper. You slow down the inhalations and the exhalations. The goal of the idea is to bring the awareness to the breath in a way that you can actually modify the length of the breath consciously, especially slowing down the exhalations. Just breathing in and out. Relax your fingers, the fingers on your hands. And slowly rotate the shoulders back as you bring the hands facing forward. Bring the shoulders forward and rotate the palms facing back. From the shoulder joints, shoulders up, back and down, palms facing forward. Shoulders forward, down and back, rotate the palms facing back. And just at your own pace, gently keep moving with the breath. Couple more rounds. And then relax your hands down by your hips. With an exhale, bring them out to the side in T position. Soften the wrist and palms facing the fingers up and down, up and down, up, down. Just make some movement there in the wrist. Relax your fingers, soften your shoulders and elbows. Make a fist and then rotate the fist in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. Slowly release the hands down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, bring down overhead, flex the elbows, hands to the back of your head. Interlace the fingers there, elbows in, and as you exhale, the chin goes down to the chest. Don't hold the breath. Holding position. Breathing in and out. Inhale, Now place the hands to the back, the base of the skull, with the thumbs on the base of your chin. We're going to kind of like cradle the head and your hands and gently pull the head away from the cervical spine. Create a space in between each vertebrae. So gentle traction. And slowly let go. Release the hands down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Head back to neutral position. Lift the chin up. Exhale, rotate the head to the right, to the chest. Inhale, left and up. Same direction, at your own pace. Linking the breath with the movement. Inhale when you lift the chin up. Exhale when you lower it down. Just move gently. Going into the opposite direction. Exhale to the left and to the chest. Inhale, right and up. And gently the head returns back through center, hands to the heart. Reconnect back with the breath. And slowly lower the hands down by your hip. Let's have the feet a little bit wider than the hips. Press your left foot, reach with the right arm overhead, and exhale, extend the spine to the left. Relax your shoulder and elbow, and just guide the right elbow back and feel that nice opening on the right side of the torso, going all the way down to the outside of your right hip. Breathing in and out. This is a great way to stretch those intercostal muscles in between the rib cage. Take a deep inhale, arm up, down, right shoulder forward, up, back and down. Inhale, release, and lower the hand down. Left hand, with the next inhalation, goes up to the sky. Press your left foot and the spine moves to the right. And relax your hand, elbow and wrist, and then guide the left elbow slightly back. Breathing in and out. Focusing on your breath. And slowly return back through center. Release the hand down, both shoulders up, back and down. I'm going to be facing this way so you can see me from the side. Keep the feet under the hips, and we're going to extend the arms forward and up. Reach to the fingertips and exhale. Flex the knees slightly. Draw the belly in and fall forward. Lower the hands down towards the floor. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. From here, arms out to the side in T position. Move the chest away from the sides. Keep lifting the chest all the way up to standing. And exhale, release arms down to the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Let's slowly stretch the spine and the back of the legs. Keep moving the same way. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Flex the knees slightly, pull the belly in and release. Hands down. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And reverse swan dive. Activate the core, bring arms to the side, lift the torso, arms overhead, and exhale, arms down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, belly in, chin in, and exhale, activate the core muscles, the back muscles to fall forward and nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Engage the core, arms to the side. Inhale, lift the spine, bring the arms overhead. And as you exhale, the arms are down towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Now rocking into the toes, working a little bit with the balance. Heels up and down. Inhale, lift and lower. Rocking forward and down. Keep moving, few more rounds. And just strengthening those calf muscles, the muscle of the feet, the ankles. At the same time, you're testing your balance today. Couple more rounds. release. I'm going to be facing this way again. Let's begin with the feet wide as the hips, working on strengthening the legs and the hips muscles and the back muscles. Chair pose, Ardha Utkatasana. Remember when you're going to chair, don't lean forward. Try to keep the spine as lift so you can activate those muscles. That's the key. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, bend the knees, hands down by your hip, palm facing forward. Inhale, straighten, reach the arms overhead and up. Belly in, exhale, flex, move the hips back, lower, keep the spine lifted. Inhale, straighten, arms overhead. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Slowly move with the breath. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, nice as you lower. 3 more. Inhale, straighten and up. Exhale, flex and down. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. And bring the shoulders forward, up and back as you straighten the legs and hands to the heart. Take 3 rounds of breath. And hands down by your hips. Now, have your feet parallel, but where feet are now going to be wider than the hips. Same thing, working with chair pose with wider stand. Remember, bend the knees and move the hips back. So we're not moving the hips, the knees forward. We are sitting in this imaginary chair with the feet wider than the hips. And again, inhale, arms up and overhead, straighten the legs. Exhale, this time bring the arms to the T position and lower halfway down. Lift the chest. Inhale, arms up, straighten the legs. Belly in, exhale, lower into your chair, arms in T. Inhale, straighten and up. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale up. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, down. 3 more rounds, please. One last. Release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down as you straighten the legs, hands to the heart. 6 rounds of breath. And lower the hands down. Now let's have the feet wider, this time rotating the feet out in an angle, working with hips and strength of the legs again, and goddess pose. Bring the arms overhead, reach. Exhale, flex the knee, flex the elbows, goddess. Inhale, straighten legs and arms. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, down. 5 more rounds. Work with the breath. Slow down the movement. Slow down consciously the movement and the breath. It's time. Inhale, reach, arms down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down, hands to the heart, 6 round of breath. And slowly lower the hands down. Keep the right foot where it is. Rotate the left heel so your left foot adjusts, so we have the nice stand there. Left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Toes of your right foot pointing the front. Flex the right knee into the 90-degree angle. Shoulders over to your hips. Arms in T position. Look over to your right side. Warrior 2. From here, inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Look over to your right hand. Inhale, straighten, head back through center. Flex the knee, look over to your right hand. Inhale, straighten, head back through center. Flex and lower, look over to your hand. 3 more. And that's the last. Straighten your right leg, release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Now rotate the toes of the right foot forward and the heel comes in. Now flex your left knee over to your left ankle, arms in T, look over to your left hand. Same thing, 6 round. Inhale, straighten, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, look over to your left hand. Inhale, straighten your left leg, head back through center, flex and to the left. 4 more at your own pace. One last. And return back to center, release the arms, rotate the left foot, flex your right knee, right foot under your right hip, left foot under your left hip, hands to the heart. Take a moment, reconnecting back with the breath. And slowly lower the hands down by your hips. Now let's work again with strength, but we're going to add balance to this. So cross the right leg over to your left leg. You can have the toes touching. If you can wrap it around, you can do that for eagle pose, but just having the toes touching the floor, bending the knees, move the hips back and keep the knees bent at all times. Bring the arms forward. Right arm goes under your left arm, flex the elbows, palms to touch, and sink into the eagle pose. Relax your breath. Work with your balance. Keep the spine strong and stable. Activate those the core muscles. Breathing in and out. Last 6 round of breath. Straighten the legs, release the arms, bring the arms to the side, hands to your waist, and do the crossing of the legs, right foot under right hip, left foot under the left hip, hands to the heart, reconnecting back with the inhales and exhales. And hands by your hips. Now place the weight on your right foot, cross the left leg the left leg over your right leg, flex the knee and move the hips back. So just work here with the balance. Maybe you, like I said, you can wrap it around or have your foot off the mat or the toes touch. Arms forward, left arm goes under your right arm. Flex the elbows, palms to touch, guide the elbows high as your shoulder, sinking deeply into your pose on sitting on your cross-legged legs. Concentrate on the breath. Please don't hold the breath. The breath is flowing. Straighten the legs, release the crossing of the arms, left foot under your left hip, right foot under your right hip. Hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra. 6 round of breath, long and soft. And gently lower the palms down by your hips. Let's stand on the back of the mat. Facing to the front with the feet under the hips, wide distance. Samastiti, inhale, bring arms overhead. And exhale, swan dive, fall forward. Relax the spine, crown of the head pointing towards the place. Hands to your hips, engage, lift the hips and the spine halfway up. Exhale, hands down by your feet. Hands to your hips, engage the core and lift the spine halfway up, strengthening those back muscles and the core. Exhale, hands down, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, activate the muscle of the hips, the spine, and hands to the hips, halfway up. Exhale, fall forward, hands down. Inhale, 2 more times, hands to the hips, halfway up. And exhale, release the tension and stretch. One last, inhale, hands to the hips, arms, core strong. And then fall forward, bend the knees, holding from the opposite elbows, release and stretch the muscle. In between each vertebrae, relax your neck, crown of the head is pointing towards the floor. Flex your right knee, place your right hand outside of your left ankle and twist to the left. And exhale, lower the hand down, same side. Inhale, open and twist to the left. And exhale, lower the hand down. Keep your right knee slightly bent. Inhale, twist to the left. And exhale, fall forward. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, and bring the left hand outside of your right ankle. Inhale, twist to the right. And exhale, hand down. Inhale, twist to the right. And exhale down, one more. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale down. Holding from the opposite elbows, release the neck. Hands to the hips, engage the core, lift the head, lift the chest, straighten the knees. Samastiti. Hands to the heart. Reconnecting back with the breath. And just release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, arms up to the sky, belly in, chin in, swan dive, pull the belly in, and when you get with the hands down towards the floor, walk the hands. Let's all find our way to downward dog with the wrist wide as your hips, at your shoulders, and feet and ankles wide as your hips. Chin to your chest, hold it there. Press the palms and keep pushing and lifting the hips to lengthen the spine, keep the chin in, and shoulders back and down. Holding position, working on strengthening shoulders, the muscles of the arms, the wrist. At the same time, you are stretching the back line of both legs and create a space in between each vertebra. Take a moment. Keep the breath flowing. Heels up, knees down to table, top of the feet flat on the mat. Move the hips to Balasana, child's pose. Elbows down. Take a moment, relax your arms, your shoulders. We're going to be moving between downward dog, plank position, cobra. Two different kinds, and then we'll repeat these 2 more rounds. From Balasana, let's move to table. From table, elbows down. You can keep the knees down. Notice that my knees are not under my hips. I move the knees down, and you can tuck the toes under and lift into the full plank position. Whatever you are, we're holding here for 6 rounds of breath. Keep the core engaged. You're not just hanging out here. Breathe. If you have knees up, lower the knees down, top of the feet flat on the mat. Everybody move the belly, the pelvis towards the mat. Lower the chest, bring the hands under by your rib cage, hugging the elbows by your rib cage, and lower the head down. Take a moment here, just breathe, preparing for Bhujangasana Cobra. Take your time, don't come up yet. Legs together, feet together. Use the hands for support. Hug your rib cage with your elbows and inhale. Lift the head, lift the chest, hold it there. Don't look forward. Keep your neck neutral, facing to the mat. 6 rounds of breath in the air. And as you exhale, slowly release the chest. Bring the elbows out. Make a pillow with your palms. Rest your forehead down to your hands. Release and breathe here. Take your time. Now open the feet wide as your mat. Keep the forehead down to your hand. Press through the pelvis and hips. Activate the glutes and lower back muscles. Inhale, lift the feet up, holding position. 6 rounds of breath. Release the feet down. Hands under the shoulders. Press, lift the chest, bend the knees. Move the hips into child's pose. Relax the back. Take a few rounds of breath. And moving to table. Knees under the hips, wrist under the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Round number 2, downward dog. Lift the hips, chin to your chest, heels down, shoulders away from your ears, crown of the head pointing to the floor. 5 round of breath, please. Inhale, heels up, knees down, child's pose. Take a moment, elbows down, relax your neck before going into plank. Take a break, breathe. Moving to table, engage the core, elbows under the shoulders, interlace the fingers, move the knees slightly back if you want to have supported your plank with supported knees down, keeping the toes tucked. And if you if you want to challenge yourself, knees up, holding position, engage the core, 5 round of breath. Knees down, pelvis down, belly down, and just relax here. 5 round of breath before coming to Bhujangasana, Cobra. Hands by your rib cage, elbows hugging the rib cage as well. Legs and feet together. Forehead down. As you inhale, activate the core, lift the head, lift the chest, holding position, Cobra Bhujangasana. Gaze towards the mat, breathe. And slowly release down. Make a pillows with your hands. Tuck one hand on top of the other one. Elbows out. Release the hands and take a moment. Just breathe here before our last pose in this second round. Feet out. Keep the head down. Press to the hips, the elbow, the hips and the pelvis. Activate the glutes, activate lower back muscles, and lift the feet and legs up. Holding position, 5 round of breath. Feet down as you exhale, hands under the shoulders, press, lift the chest, the pelvis, bend the knees, move the hips, child's pose, 5 round of breath to counterbalance that back bend. Last round, everything going for 4 breaths. Back to table. Knees under the hips, wrist under the shoulders, belly in, tuck the toes under, press. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Hold there for 4 rounds of breath. Chin to the chest, shoulders away from your ears. Knees down, move the hips to child's pose, 4 round of breath, relax and breathe. Moving to our last plank, supported or with knees off the mat, elbows under the shoulders, interlace the fingers, hug your belly, engage the core, and if you can keep the knees down but not under the hips, and just tuck the toes under, holding position, or knees up, 4 round of breath. Thighs, pelvis, hips down, chest down. Make a pillow with your hands. Hold it there. 4 round of breath before cobra. Take your time. Breathe long and deep. Legs and feet together. Slide the hands by your rib cage. Elbows in. Keep your neck neutral. Press through the pelvis and hips and activate the core muscles in the back. Lift, hold in position. Cobra. 4 round of breath. Slowly release it all the way down. Elbows out, stack one hand on top of the other one. Forehead to your hands. Take a moment, just breathe. Open the feet wide as your mat. Keep the head down, elbows out. Press through the pelvis and hips. When you're ready, activate the glutes and lift. Hold for breath. Feet down, hands under the shoulders. Press, lift the chest, lift the pelvis, bend the knees. Last round, child's pose. Take a moment, stretch and long breath. Breathing in and out. That was the final one. Hands under by your knees, lift the head, lift the chest. And very good, everyone. Bring the right knee to meet your left knee. Drop the hips and legs to the front. So now you're going to use your blanket because we're going to go down towards the mat. So protect your head and neck with the feet wide as your hips in the front of the mat. Slowly, let's find the way. Belly in, chin in, gently. Going down. Oh, bring your block with you, please. Slowly coming down, 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 down towards the floor. Adjust your neck and your head and your blanket or towel. Take a moment here. Just nice, breezy breathing. Rock your head if you need to, giving some movement to your neck. A couple more breaths. And with the heels under the knees and the feet wide as your hips, grab your block, place your block in between your inner thigh. We're going to come into Viparapita and bridge pose. Lift the hips, holding position as we press the block for 6 rounds of breath. Press the block slowly. Lift into your bridge. Chin in, close your eyes, press and breathe. Slowly pressing down. Remove the block, Apanasana. Thighs into the chest and away. Feet down, block in between the thighs. Same things, now we're going to go for 5 round of breath, holding up as you press the block in bridge pose. Chin in, press the block and slowly up, hold and breathe. 5 rounds, please. Slowly exhale, pressing down. Remove the block, Apanasana. A few rounds to relax your lower back. Inhaling and exhaling as you move the thighs in and away. Feet down. Again, block in between the thighs. Last round, we're going to lift as we press, holding, pressing for 4 rounds of breath. When you're ready, press slowly up, inhale. Hold. Press slowly down, down. Remove the block, Apanasana. Thighs in as you exhale. Inhale away. Now keep the knees together, feet together, and open and close. Right foot down, left foot on top of your right thigh, IT band stretch. Grab the hamstring or the shin, stretch the outside of the hip, left hip. Switch, left foot down, right foot on top of the left thigh, holding again from hamstring or shin. Close your eyes, 6 long, 6 long deep breaths. And release. Grab from both hamstrings with both hands. Relax your heels. So inhale, straighten. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, straighten. Flexing down. Keep breathing and moving with your breath. 3 more, please. One last, hold it there. Stretch the hamstrings, stretch the back line of the legs, chin in, just breathe. Flex the knee, open the legs, happy baby. Holding from the outside of the feet or the ankle, whatever you can reach. Keep the lower back flat, stretch and breathe. Bring the sole of the feet together. Just hold with the feet off the mat. Take a moment. Open those hips, stretch those muscles and breathe. Happy baby again. And from here, lower the feet wide as a mat, arms in T position. Let's do some windshield wiper, moving the head into the opposite directions where the legs are going. Move slowly, take your time. Twisting gently, mobilizing the hips, the necks and legs. Slowly return back through center, straighten both legs, turn the feet out, pointed toes, bring the arms overhead, reach with a nice deep inhale. Inhale, extend, reach through the fingertips, pointed toes, take a deep inhale. And exhale, relax the entire body, release the arms down towards the mat, palm facing up, relax the muscles in the face, the legs, the spine, the arms, take a nice deep inhale. Side out. Again. One more. Soften every single muscle. Welcome to Shavasana. Great job, everyone. That was a very nice strengthening practice for the entire body. With the eyes closed, I'm going to guide you through a gentle relaxation state. Sure, your lips are soft, your eyes are closed. And bring the attention to the sole of the feet. In this moment, we're going to use the visualization, imagining that we are all in some beautiful beach where it's very quiet. Our body is resting in this soft and warm sand. And we're just lying down by the shore of this beach, and the water of the ocean, gentle waves are caressing the sole of our feet. We can feel the warmth of the sun. The only sound is this like a small wave gently touching our feet. I'm just going to slowly allow your entire body to sink down to the sound. Inhaling and exhaling slowly. We feel the warmth. The water is gently touching the sole of our feet. You can hear the sound of the ocean. And perhaps some distant sound of a bird flying above. Our body slowly is sinking down deeper and deeper into the sand. We feel supported. We feel calm and joyful at the same time. Please deepen your breath. Move your head and your neck gently from side to side. Wiggle your toes and fingers. And let's stretch the body one more time as we bring the arms overhead. Point the toes, create a space in between each vertebrae. Deep inhalation, grow taller. And exhale, flex the knee, hug yourself, roll over to one side, and remain there for a few more rounds of breath. Please don't rush. Gently, the head comes last. And let's all sit together. Taking the time to sit comfortably. Place the hands down by your knees. Let's engage our Ujjayi breathing by gentle contracting the epiglottis, the inner walls of the throat, close to the vocal cords. And the sound is only heard by your internal ear, for your inner ear. So it's not a sound, it's loud, it's in control, soft and long. And we're going to move the neck, lift the chin up as we inhale with Ujjayi breathing, exhaling through the nose, Ujjayi, chin to the chest. Keep moving up and down with the breath. So exhale all the way down. And bring the head back to neutral position. Now take a moment here to return back to your regular breathing pattern. Just let go your Ujjayi practice. Gather the hands together close to your heart in Anjali Mudra with soft fingers, soft gaze towards the floor or eyes closed. And taking the moment here to express gratitude to your own self for this hour of self-love, care for your well-being. Be grateful for your body, for your mind, for your breath. Be grateful for today and for this beautiful day ahead of us. We all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. And we'll have peaceful, loving, sweet words to offer always, always. And may our actions always be inspired by love, peace, sweetness, compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today. Namaskaram. Thank you.